Hey everyone, Kyle here from Poseidon's Pets. So what I got for you today is I want to show you guys how I drip acclimate shrimp from one tank to another. So the reason I want to show you guys this is because if you're new to shrimp keeping and you've never drip acclimated shrimp before, I wanted to be able to give you guys a guide on how to do so. So drip acclimating shrimp is super easy, it's not hard at all, and it can definitely save your new shrimp's lives. So I won't take any much longer. Let's get into it. Let's get to it. I culled out a few of my more clear orange-eyed blue tigers, so they didn't have a lot of color. I'm gonna go ahead and throw those guys into the cull tank, just that way that tank has some more of those orange-eyed blue tiger genetics. You can see that they really don't have a lot of color. They have those tiger stripes and then they have the orange eyes. So these are more likely black King Kong crossed with the orange-eyed blue tigers, that F1 generation. And once I set up the shrimp room, then I'll be setting up a tank of these guys by themselves. But for now, I'm gonna take these and just place them in the cull tank. They're still good looking shrimp. They just have, no color. There's not a lot of blue to them. So we're gonna go ahead and put those in the cull tank. When you get new shrimp from either a supplier or when you're moving shrimp from tank to tank, you only need a few things. You need a piece of airline tube, you need a valve or a knot tied in it to be able to make that drip, and then of course a bowl. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pour these guys straight into this bowl. That way when I'm drip acclimating them into the bowl, it doesn't overflow. So you wanna use a bowl large enough to add more water to it. So simply add your airline tube to the tank, create a siphon by, of course, pulling water through the tube, and then you want to do about 1 to 2 drops a second. That's all you need. There's no need to rush this. So I'm gonna let this go for about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna remove some of the water in the bowl. So I'm gonna take 2 or 3 cups full and just dump that down the sink, dump it down the drain, whatever you wanna do. Just that way I can take some of that water out of there. Now I'm gonna test the TDS because what we're shooting for is we want the water in the bowl to be as close to the tank as possible. So I'm getting 118 in the bowl, and when I test the tank, it's closer to about 125, so we're not quite there yet. I'm gonna let this go for another 2 hours. I checked it again about 3 hours later, so 5 hours drip time altogether. In the bowl, we got a 128 TDS, and then in the tank, 132. So with that 132, that's about a 4 TDS difference. I feel comfortable with that closeness to put them into the tank themselves. If your shrimp came to you from a supplier who ships their shrimp, make sure that you're not adding the water that was originally in the bags to your shrimp tank. This could be full of ammonia and it could be full of other stuff that was in that tank already. If you're going in between your own tanks, it's up to you whether or not you keep things separate. A lot of folks don't like to cross-contaminate, but my tanks are relatively healthy and I have no problem, so I don't mind cross-contaminating. As time goes on, as I get more tanks, I'll be a little bit more careful, but for now, I only have 6 shrimp tanks, so it's not a big deal. And you can see these guys again before I put them in the tank. They're still good looking shrimp, just not the colors I'm looking for in the tank they're in. So we're gonna go ahead and let these guys go in their new home, happy and properly adjusted to this new tank water. Hey you guys, thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something new today, and I hope that it can save your shrimp's lives. So definitely drip acclimate all new additions, whether you're going from one tank to the next, as well as if you're shipping and receiving shrimp, make sure to drip acclimate. It's definitely the best way to ensure that your shrimp transition to their new home safely. So do me a favor, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video and let me know your success or your fails with drip acclimating shrimp and how it went for you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.